What's up, guys? We're here in Michigan in the Upper Peninsula at Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Gonna do 40 miles in 4 nights and 5 days. The first day is like 7.4. We're going to a lighthouse, or the campsite's right by a lighthouse. But let's head up on the trail and check them out. I haven't been walking for more than a mile till I come to my first view up this 100-foot sand dune. I get my first glimpse of Lake Superior. Let's wander down the trail and see what type of animals and scenery we see. I pick my head up for a second and see this lovely little baby deer. It lays down as its mother runs off just next to the trail side. It's an amazing view. It was only steps away from me. Here we are at the log slide, a historic overlook in Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. It is where loggers in the late 1800s used to send their logs down a chute 300 feet long into Lake Superior so the logs could get transported out of the area. The views from up here are magnificent. Lake Superior is awesome and it's very clear, as you can see, and this is my first close-up view of it. So this is the log slide. What's up, guys? We've been hiking for like a little over 2 hours. We're at the log slide. It goes way down there, a couple hundred feet. Over here at the lighthouse is where we're camping, like a little bit before it. But there's dunes over here. I mean, it's amazing. It's pretty. So I'm gonna hike to the campsite and we'll check on you then, or if something cool happens. So we did just see a fawn, so that's cool. I've never seen that before. But all right, we'll see you at the campsite. Alright guys, we're here at the campsite. It's only like 12:30, took us like 3.5 hours. So we're in campsite 6. But it's pretty nice. Nice and flat. But we're gonna set up camp and go eat something on the beach. So we'll check in with you guys then. While I'm waiting for my meal to hydrate, let's take a stroll up the beach and just check out the views and sounds and tranquility of this wonderful area. Alright, the trailside burritos should be done, which they are. So let's try these and see how good they taste. Which they did taste pretty good. I was walking around on the beach, guys, and found this rock. So it's like perfectly round. It's crazy. Alright, I'm just sitting here taking the load off before I head up to the sable lighthouse, which was built in 1874 to warn ships of the reefs of sandstone around the Pictured Rocks area, which is home to about 80 shipwrecks. It was a very dangerous area. This lighthouse was needed very much, and the fog is so bad here that they even got a foghorn, which just sounds in the thick fog just to warn them that they're close to land. Alright guys, it's 7:30. I just ate dinner real fast. Mosquitos are real bad this evening. Have a fire going over there. So, right up there. But I'm going to go chill around the fire, then go to bed, call it a night. So, let's go up and sit there for a minute and I'll show you the fire. Alright guys, good morning. Morning of day 2. Mosquitoes are super bad, even worse than yesterday. As you can see, I got the head net on. We're all packed up. It's like 9:50. We got like 7.5 miles and we're gonna go to what's that, 7 Mile Creek or something like that, 12 Mile Creek. And then that's where our camp is, so let's roll on down the trail. All right, guys, it's like 12:50. I just got done eating lunch up at the campground. We're like 2.5 miles from camp, but there hasn't been nothing really. Even you had like a little view like this. That's about it. So tomorrow should be the good day. We'll check in when we get to camp. As you can see, the black flies are pretty bad. So let's head up on the trail and get down to the water, relax, and take a little splash bath maybe. The mosquitoes and black flies are still bad, but the mosquitoes, they're not on the beach that much. It's more the flies. We're going way down there sometime. I don't know if we'll make it there tomorrow or what. But yeah, I'm going to chill around here a little bit. Get a little bit of savior from the mosquitoes. And that's about it. I'll check in with you guys. It's cool. All these stones are super pretty. There's all kinds of different colors. Granite's like stuck in them. But then like they're small, and then you come up here, you start getting a little bit bigger. And then bigger. And as you go up, they get bigger. And man, a real big one. There's cool rocks, just like that one. Just all kinds of crazy shapes and sizes, like this one, pretty as hell. There's reds and blues, this purple. Check that thing out, that thing's real cool looking. Yeah, there's all kinds of cool stuff. This looks like Jupiter or something. All kinds of cool stones. All right, guys, what's up? It's 6:30. There wasn't any sights or anything really. Got to see some cool butterflies. A little bit of the lake, but the flies and the mosquitoes are super bad today. I just ate dinner down here at the beach, so just decided to check in and let you guys know what's going on. But tomorrow should be way more eventful. Should be more scenery, all the good stuff. So this will probably be it. When I get back to the camp, I'm just jumping in the tent, getting away from the mosquitoes and calling it a night. So we'll see you then. Peace. As I'm sitting on the lakeshore looking at the skies in the background, I should have known the days to come were going to be very bad. I woke up the following morning. It rained all night, thunderstormed. Everything was soaked. There was more mosquitoes out than there were the last 2-3 days. I started up the trail. I turned around after 2 miles. went back to 12 Mile Campground, got shuttled out, so I had to bail because of the bugs. And for that reason, I booked or chartered a cruise to check out Pictured Rocks and see even a better view than I could not see backpacking. So this is pretty much the whole distance that I missed. I hope you enjoy. Here are the 200-foot tall Great Painted Coves. It is one of the most abstract features in Pictured Rocks with its iron, copper, manganese, and limonite features. The limonite is white, the brown is manganese, copper is blue and green, and iron creates the deep reds and oranges. It's very beautiful. Here we are at Lover's Leap, where Native American folklore says a young woman jumped from the top of the cliff when her lover did not return from a long hunting trip. Here is Indian Head Rock, a nearly 200-foot vertical cliff that is the shape of an Indian head. You can see the nose, eyes, mouth, and they say the tree is the headpiece. It's very interesting. This is Battleship Rock. They say it looks like the back hull of a battleship, like it wrecked into the cliffs. And when you make your way around the cliff, this is called Battleship Row. It looks like a whole bunch of battleships are all lined up in port, which it does. I don't know if the video does it justice, but in real life, it definitely looked like battleships. Here we are going by Chapel Beach and the Lower Chapel Falls, which is very beautiful. And right next to it is the iconic Chapel Rock. It has a 250-year-old white pine tree growing out of the top of it. It took nearly 3,800 years for the lake to erode and make this like little spire here. And if you look real closely, coming from the spire going from right to left, the roots are going over to the mainland, and that's the only way it gets water. It is a little bit dull looking, but it is living. It's very old. There are the roots, and it's a very cool tree, very cool sight. Here is the beautiful Spray Falls, guys. It is 70 feet tall. There's a shipwreck by it. It's magnificent. I mean, it's wonderful. So check this out. Enjoy this. All right, we're going to turn around, head back towards town. But before that, we were going to stop by like a 150, 70-year-old lighthouse, the East Channel Lighthouse. We're going to check that out. It is very cool looking. So let's roll on over to that cove. Here we are at the East Channel Lighthouse, which was built in 1868. It was in operation till 1901, I think, maybe 1908. And it looks like a church and is very, I don't know, it's spectacular. It just looks cool. It hasn't been in operation, like I said, for over 100 years. There's no public visits to it. You only can see it from water. And it was here to guide boats from Lake Superior into Munising Harbor, and that's what we're heading into now, Munising Harbor. Alright guys, here I am on the long straight roads of the Upper Peninsula that go on and on forever like you're out west. I mean, I hope you enjoyed this trip I went on. I couldn't finish all the backpacking, the bugs were just too bad. But I got to go on that boat charter, which was very cool. Probably got to see a way better perspective of Pictured Rocks than I would have backpacking. But I got a lot to think of. I can't be mad about bailing out. I mean, everyone can't get what they want all the time, but I enjoyed the 3 days that I had. It was very eye-opening and wonderful. And here we go. I'm going home. We're going to drive along Lake Michigan. So enjoy the ride. And thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you on the next adventure. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time.